All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Rough roads ahead. So you have to be careful of your bedfellows. There's a lot of scam out there. You may make money from people, but it's all a scam to manipulate your system into the opposite thing that you are trying to make. Here's an example. It's happening. It's an example of what could happen and is happening somewhere. So look at Cambridge Analytica. Great help to Trump. Probably got him in. Figured out how to work the, what do they call that, the electoral college and all that stuff by getting all that data. But if it's your ICE agents, by giving that same information to cartels, because they'll pay the same thing, you're paying more to get the information, or even your DEA agents, then of course they're not your buddy. But yet, when it comes up to check them out, somebody says, well, that's Cambridge Analytica. They helped us. They're also a donor, whatever. That's a scam. Again, the world of the highest bidder is double-edged. So, well, the goal of the deep state is to keep anybody that's a victim of the deep state out of money. They can never be the highest bidder. Not to say they would be corrupt. Just keep the corrupt people in money, and then they're the highest bidder. Make them senators and all sorts of trash and shit. You have to be careful. I wasn't going to say this on the way out to Butler, but I'm saying it now. They stalked me over at Butler only one time that I know of. So maybe they got the hit. Of course, they'll tell you they're the MAGA supporters, right? Meanwhile, they're working for a narco and a sex trafficker. It's like they may have bought an item I was going to purchase out from underneath me at the same store where the stalkers were. So you know what they wanted. I mean, if we bought, say it stole my item. Right? Now, they're not testing. Not by any stretch of the imagination. I passed every test for fucking decades. So if you want to say that again, your whole family will go to hell. Today. That's their stand. Keep fucking somebody while they're saying, oh, we're just testing them. Failed. We can't let them. Not a single one of you will see any sight of any decent existence. And yes, you can call the places you're all going to be hells. Sex cult. The LDSR now is who the Yogi Bush and sex cult people were like 15 years ago. Right. So they get busted for being a sex cult, right? So some get put out. But what's actually going on? They're still multimillionaires and they're still making money. The scam is we can't give more money because he's sexually dangerous. In fact, part of that Trump is a pedophile thing is like, well, Trump, if you want up from that. Sexually dangerous people were all the people that were around me telling you I was sexually dangerous. In fact, they work for narcos and sex traffickers, and their families are narcos and sex traffickers. So the LDS just jumped into some shit because the last people were sex traffickers, the people before them were sex traffickers and whatnot. That makes you the same thing, and I'm sure of it. The only question is where, when, and who's going to speak first. Older than thou, more older than thou. You split your hairs. See the freaking hairs they put on. Same way as a Yogi Budget sex skull. We've arrived. We're big boy. We're building temples. It's okay. We're building temples with the money. Right. That's what they're doing, man. They're brainwashed. It's okay to be these criminals because they're building temples with the money. Temples of hell and Satan at this point. Right. Traveling around the globe just like the Yogi Bhajan people used to do. Looking for their disciples to turn into the disciples of Satan. And to make rich in the foreign nations. So they can be the criminal enterprise. So if Larry Moore goes to Nigeria to help out and bless the people for real, LDS will go, he's a criminal! Give us money! We'll handle him! We'll make sure he doesn't buy and sell here! That's what they're doing. Plain as day. It wouldn't be so bad if the bishop didn't say, you're part of our family now, we'll take care of you. I don't think he was part of it. He knew something. I'm sure he knew something. And he brought the skulls. They're not testing anyone. They're getting paid millions. They can't get no more. But they don't tell you for every temple they build, they steal the money to build $1 million house for each one of them. That's why they got so many offices. Okay, scammer number one, you'll be a president of something. Scammer number two, you'll be a president of something else. And you'll be a bishop of something. And we'll pay you all $1 million. But they get the money. Same way Russell Watts gets his money. And the people that blackmailed GM. Right. And GM, what do you think? They were General Motors representatives or something, or dealership owners, or whatever it was. He never did say what the scam was. He just told the reporter what the scam was. Maybe the reporter did. Like, what were they seeking from the General Motors representatives or dealership owners, or both? Right. No wonder the planet's ending. And I surmise they were there for at least 15, 20 years. Now looking back, oh, this is who they are, huh? They're criminals, man. They stalk people for criminal enterprise. Narcos are paying them. Sex traffickers are paying them. You name it. Hard to track, too, because they get paid overseas. They in the belly of the beast getting paid. But to their credit, everybody else is doing it too. It's the new religion. Scam and chat. I wonder how many of those stalkers were LDS. Maybe once a day or. Yeah, I want a bigger pickup truck. I stalk you. They'll hook me up. You make money the old-fashioned way with stealing.